La Alma Lincoln Park is located between 11th and 13th Avenues and Mariposa and Osage Street in West Denver. It is one of Denver's oldest neighborhoods, and by 1900, 93% of its residential blocks were developed, so it's one of the very early, fully developed neighborhoods. And between 1900 and World War II, 1914, the remaining 7% were developed. So it was a magnet for immigrant communities. It was close to jobs provided by the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad, shops, mills, breweries, warehouses, and factories. And it attracted Latinos from rural areas in southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, and they brought their culture with them. La Alma, the name itself, while technically is not correct grammatically in the Spanish language, it should be El Alma. La Alma was a way for Denver's Chicano community to put its stamp on the name itself, and so it's kind of a custom expression of La Alma, which means the soul of the community. In the 1980s, the name was changed to La Alma Lincoln Park to add La Alma, which signifies the Mexican-American influence in that particular neighborhood. The park was originally named Lincoln Park to honor Abraham Lincoln, but now there is a move among many community members to drop the name Lincoln and just refer to it as La Alma Park, which they argue more accurately represents the history of the communities that live there. In 1862, President Abraham Lincoln oversaw the execution of 39 Dakota Indians as a result of the Dakota Uprising of 1862 in what is today Minnesota. Over 300 Sioux warriors were put on trial, but in the end, he decided on the execution of 39 rather than more than 300. So historians often refer to or look back at Lincoln as being rather neutral on the issue of American Indians. Historians also celebrate Lincoln as being, the author of the Emancipation Proclamation, the president who kept the Union united. President Lincoln is one of those historical figures that is very complex, right? And I would say that one of Lincoln's greatest strengths as a leader was that he could grow. His views of slavery evolved over time. He couldn't have been president had he been an abolitionist from the start. He's almost an enigma that people are still trying to understand. And I think that in trying to understand Abraham Lincoln, it also mirrors the process of trying to understand our own history and the complexities of our own history. So in a sense, Abraham Lincoln represents our history, which is both favorable and unfavorable, moral and immoral, but also a history of growth.